Hello, my crafty friends. Today I'm sharing another Christmas card. It is a Slimline card and it's also a pop-up card. So folded, my Slimline card is 8.5 by 3.5 inches and it fits in a number 10 business envelope. I had been flipping through this older patterned paper pad. It's a 12 by 12 patterned paper pad by K& Company, and I was looking for something different and I saw this pattern paper that had the pretty green, was most of the 12 by 12 sheet with this reindeer and Christmas tree border printed on it. And I thought that the border part would make a beautiful slimline card. So I dropped what I was doing and made this card. So I did add some Wink of Stella to the trees, and then these little snowflake, they're like a confetti. They are self-adhesive and they were in the Stampin' Up! Christmas catalog. So I got those and I'm really having fun. I love the tiny size of them and all the shine you get from them. And there's no adhesive required. You just peel them off and stick them on. So that's on the front there. This is a 1/2 inch strip of cardstock that I used the Stampin' Up! Banners Pick-a-Punch to fishtail the ends, and the sentiment is from Snow Globe Greetings at My Favorite Things. Inside is the pop-up. Inside is where this card gave me a lot of grief. So I started out, I don't plan my cards ahead. I'm definitely a create as I go kind of girl. So I knew I wanted to make a pop-up, and my intent was to have the Upsy Daisy arm, and I was going to have this little scene on the Upsy Daisy arm. So I added my pattern paper panels, used my MISTI, and I stamped my sentiment here, which is from Hero Arts, and I adhered my white paper in. All of that has to be done. All of the layering has to be done before you adhere your pop-up arm. And then I glued on my Upsy Daisy arm, and it just did not work. I had stamped my sentiment too far over. I couldn't make it work, and I was kind of hooped because if I tried to pull off the Upsy Daisy arm, it was going to tear the paper. I couldn't just restamp this because the arm was glued on top. So I left it overnight. And when I went into my craft room in the morning, I thought, well, I've got to either just cut the front off and start again or try to salvage it somehow. So I carefully peeled off the Upsy Daisy arm, which in fact did tear the paper, and just made a simple box pop up. So this one is a paper strip that is 1/4 inch wide, 4 inches long, and I scored it on the 4 inch side at every inch, so 1 inch, 2 inch, and 3 inches. And I will link a video below onto how you can make a simple box pop up. But I did that and adhered it on, and it covered up the torn paper at least. And then I was able to continue with the scene that I kind of wanted to do in the first place. I used both white pearl cardstock and gold pearl cardstock. There's some more of those little snowflakes. The borders are actually a sticker that they're so old they don't have any stick left on them. I adhered them with my ATG gun. They're from K& Company and they have lovely sparkle on them as well. The trees are a die set from Stampin' Up! And I will have a full supply list on my blog post, which is linked below. This deer is a die from Elizabeth Craft Designs, and this one is from Paper Tray Ink. It salvaged the card okay. Whoever I send the card to is not going to know how long this took me to try to figure out how to salvage the inside. And it's still a pop-up, and it does fold quite flat and will mail for a single stamp. I used my thin foam tape to give my items a little bit of lift without adding a whole lot of bulk. If you enjoyed my card today, please give my video a thumbs up and subscribe to see more. That's it for me today.